Hello there guys, welcome back in, you beautiful YouTube friends, as we are joined today in harmony, of course, on another pre-workout review, and it comes in the form of XTREME NAPALM ENERGIZER by FA Nutrition, and there it is. Is this gonna pack a huge punch for you guys that are watching at home? We're going to go through the usuals, taste, price, label, and of course, the effects in the real world of this product. We aim to give you the best information on your pre-workout choices moving forth, simply because pre-workouts and everything else out there in the world is getting pricey. So we want to make sure you're not spending hard-earned cash on dud products. And let that sink in. 3 reviews per week. So all we ask in return is please to like, please comment below, please subscribe to the channel. It'll be worth your money in the long run. Do appreciate it. Let's not keep you waiting. Let's get into NAPALM ENERGIZER. So, into the first segment, guys. Of course, least important, but taste and mixability, and we rate it no matter what. So, comes in actually 4 flavours, this product, which is a thumbs up from me. It gives you guys the opportunity to, actually have a choice, maybe pick something you would like. Strange flavours though, I will give them that. So it comes in dragon's fruit. Had some mixed experiences with that in the past. It comes in mango lemon. Who knows? Who knows? And it comes in pina colada, which very hit or miss. And the weird flavour we've got today is lychee, as it says there in fantastic graphics. So we'll give it a go. I actually like the fruit lychee, albeit they're quite rare here. So tiny scoop, guys, 4.5 grams. In she goes. Now 4.5 grams, guys, speaking openly, how can that do that much? It's tiny. Tiny. A lot less than average. I'd honestly say the average is like 13, 14 grams, like across every pre-workout out there. That's going by our experience though. There's no scientific studies out there for that. So, let's see. Boom! Is this napalm stuff gonna do the trick? So, no pop there, not a lot of fizz. I've actually got quite a lot of froth in though. Mixability, actually, considering we're looking at 4.5, I was expecting fantastic mixability. Hasn't mixed amazingly well. Don't get me wrong, we can live with that. We can live with that. Mixability is probably the least important, because a lot of these ones that might mix a bit less effectively, you just go like that at the bottom and you've just got to do the job. So, lychee flavour going down the hatch. I'm actually pleasantly surprised, I've got to say. Considering it's 4.5 grams scoop, how much of that's flavouring? I'm not going to lie to you, I actually like that. I'd even argue it actually tastes like lychees, surprisingly. What would I give it out of 10? I'd be honestly happy to give that a 9 out of 10. I actually really quite like that. It's unique, it's different. I don't recall a lychee flavour pre-workout, so it's different. I like it. I'm surprised. I like it. So 9 out of 10 on the taste front. So we are into the price point of this product. Where can you get it? How much is it looking for? So, as I mentioned in that taste segment, I was very surprised at those flavours. Unique and nice. I don't know why I wasn't expecting anything else, but lychee, bit of a strange one. Really good. But I've got to be honest, this price segment confused me and shocked me and surprised me more. So, forgive me if I'm wrong, I believe FA Nutrition are a Polish company. So you'll head on over to the official website. And if I get details on international shipping, I'll let you know. I'm not too sure if they do it or not. That's something I'll find out and pin to the top. You'll head onto that website where it comes in Polish zloty, their currency there, and you'll pick it up for 76 Polish zloty. Now, I've done the translation on Google for today's conversion rate, and it will come in at £13 and 86 pence per container, which straight away, guys, is extremely cheap. Very cheap compared to your typical product. And when you do the math, you get 60 or 30 servings based on the label. Obviously, we go by that 30 serving price point. When you do the math on the number, we get a serving for 46 pence per go, which is probably the cheapest pre-workout I have come across, or at least up there with the very cheapest that come in a tub. Now, when we do the price scale, it actually would come out at like a 14 or 15 out of 10. It is very cheap. I'm going to throw the US dollars in there. I'm going to throw the pounds in there. It is just 46 pence a go. Our consistent pricing scale, a 10 out of 10, starts from anything cheaper than 70 pence. So it is a lot cheaper. A lot cheaper than your average product. It's almost too cheap. I don't really know how they do it, but that's the truth today. Now, what are we getting for that price point? Well, let's move into the label to find out exactly what. So guys, into the label of XTREME Napalm Energizer, and we're probably not expecting much, are we, for that price point, but I'll go through it anyway. So I'm going to throw it up on the screen for you to see. So as you can see, 9 grams is your serving size here. We are looking at 3.2 grams of beta-alanine, which is a clinical dose. It's the correct amount. It gives you that beta tingle. It will help with itching, scratching, urgency, all of the rest of it as the pre-workout kicks in. And of course, it boosts endurance in the gym after you've taken it for a long enough period of time. We've got creatine monohydrate at a gram per dose. Almost pointless putting it in the product. We need at the very least 3 grams a day to 5 grams. Now, my personal opinion is, if you're going to put it in a pre-workout, which it's not really going to help with pre-workout effects, it's something that helps with over long times, longevity effects, you need to put it in there at least that 3 grams. That's my personal. It's not going to do anything for you in terms of training immediately like a pre-workout would. Now, L-tyrosine at just a low dose of 500 milligrams. The amino acid responsible for cognition, concentration, clarity. Would have liked to have seen it doubled, but here we are. Maybe that's what the price point saves on. Choline bitartrate, 500 milligrams. Again, half of what we'd like to see. A poor choline type, focus, concentration. Might tie in with the L-tyrosine there. We've got caffeine at a good dose, 400 milligrams. More than average, I'd say. 4 cups worth of coffee, energy and stimulation right there. We've got Bacopa Moneri, 120 milligrams. Now, that helps with general health, bodily function, natural energy production, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, just a general health ingredient, really. We then move into glucuronolactone, 100 milligrams, poor dose, really, but some recovery, athletic performance benefits from that. We've got L-theanine, 100 milligrams, low dose. So for those L-theanine haters out there, shouldn't do too much to affect that caffeine dosage. But some people say it smooths off the jitters, the extreme harshness that can come from caffeine for some users. And of course, gives some nootropic focus benefits and will hopefully help with a crash at the end of the training session. We will see. We've got ashwagandha root, 100 milligrams. Ashwagandha, poor dose, may I just add. Want at least 600 milligrams, really. Anti-stress, anti-anxiety, so it might help you in the gym with a mood elevation side note. We'll see. Ginkgo biloba leaves extract, 80 milligrams. Probably not going to do a whole lot. Similar to the Bacopa, general health benefits. Nothing too specific to a pre-workout. Niacin, bit of vitamin B there, 64 milligrams, which is 400%. So you actually should feel the niacin flushing a redness to the skin. It will help amplify the feeling of the beta-alanine. we'll see. Rhodelia rosea root extract, 50 milligrams. Again, poor, but Rhodelia, actually quite similar to ashwagandha. It will give you a calming sensation, stress relief, anti-anxiety. We'll see. We'll see. We've got choline, alpha GPC. Alpha GPC, a very poor dose, 25 milligrams. We need that in there at 600 milligrams, so it's not going to do anything. It's supposed to be in there for focus and concentration. It won't do anything. We got black pepper, 5 milligrams for digestion, and cayenne pepper fruit extract, also at 5 milligrams. Both of them will help with digestion. So there we go. Now, my honest opinion, I always give an honest opinion on the label, is there's only 2 ingredients in here that are going to do anything really, and that's the caffeine and the beta-alanine. The rest, I just think they're either not really necessary in a pre-workout or too poorly dosed for the most part. So let's get into the real world effects of this one. We are into the effects of this product by the guys at FA Nutrition. I think they're called Fitness Authority. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Used some of their products in the past. Let's get into it. So, where do I start? Well, I'm going to start at the typical beta-alanine. Actually comes in strong. Like, I'll give them that. It comes in nice and strong. So it gives you an immediate sense of urgency, a sense of shit be kicking in. And the niacin flushing was also apparent with this as well. I did get a red tinge to the skin, and I reckon it did amplify that beta-alanine. I'd honestly give the beta-alanine feel probably at least a 9 out of 10. So a good start. And then what comes in is actually a good wave of energy. 400 milligrams of caffeine does the trick. It gives you energy, definitely enough for a training session at hand. It's quite a quick hit of energy, I'll give them that. The L-theanine doesn't take over from it. It doesn't, crush it down. I will still say, however, I did get a bit of a crash at the end of my training session. There's nothing else other than the L-theanine in here. And 400 milligrams of just straight down the line, natural, well, not natural, caffeine anhydrous will just give you a burst of energy. And that's it, guys. That's about it, to be honest with you. Pumps, there's nothing in here for pumps. You don't really get any pump from it. It's not trying to pretend it is. It says energy and endurance, nootropic adaptogens. Focus for me, enough. I didn't really notice it, to be absolutely honest with you. I mean, caffeine gives you focus. There's a few other bits in here, low dose, that might give you some focus, but again, it's 100% not anything to write home about. And as I expected, this pre-workout is all on the beta-alanine feel and the caffeine feel. And both of them are good. They suffice. They do the job. And ultimately, at the very end of it, we are primarily after that energy point. Now, what would I give this pre-workout out of 10? I'd give it a 4.5 out of 10. I'm going to be fair. It wasn't horrific, but I couldn't even say it was good. I couldn't. I do think they need to slim down the label and dose things correctly. But I've got to say a very important point, guys. That price point is worth it. It is for a beginner. For a beginner. If you're an intermediate user or an advanced user, you will obviously want to pay more to get much better results.
Savage pumps in the gym and the bedroom. Wolf pump.
This one's between a 4 and a 4.5. I do think there is a sense to me of how dare you underdose us quite that badly in some. FA Nutrition, are you having a laugh putting in 25 milligrams of alpha GPC for the sake of what I'm thinking about the label? Do I score them down because I think, no, FA Nutrition, I'm not having this. No, you're disgusting. Do not buy this product. Well, I could say that. I could. But 400 milligrams of caffeine, 3.2 beta-alanine at 46p. I mean, you'd probably be better off, wouldn't you, buying caffeine pills or caffeine powder, be careful, and just making it yourself. You'll probably definitely come up cheaper, but obviously this is flavoured as well. It does have a few other bits that might have some background effects, but very minimal, almost not noteworthy. So I don't think any more can be said. It's a very basic pre-workout. If you're new to pre-workouts and you want something that's very affordable, it's worth looking into. With that being said, no one needs to be under an illusion this is a good product. They don't. It's a poor product. It's reliant on those 2 ingredients. So I think that sums it up, guys. Good flavour, very affordable, energy, B-alanine. That's it. We'll have arguments in the comments down below that they still think 46p is a bit expensive. Perhaps it is. But for me, I enjoy the process of a nice tasting pre-workout mixed up with the placebo effect, perhaps, of a pre-workout being consumed. That is all at your discretion. A poor pre-workout that tastes good and is very cheap. That is the truth. That's the end line of the review. So at this point, I want to thank you guys for watching at home. What do you think of this product? Would you even entertain purchasing it? Let us know. And as always, of course, stay stimmed. Cheers for watching.